It's been exactly 3 months since I started creating a card game, and I think it's a good time to reflect on what we achieved so far, what's coming next, and just have a general overview of everything that has been done at this point. Hey everyone, I'm Andre and this is the creation of a card game. I'm basically creating a series where I report each step of the way on the creation of QBÖS, my card game. And look at this, the very first 3 prototypes already looking like proper cards, let's say it like this, even though I printed at home and they don't have much quality. I just wanted to have a general feeling, a general touch to see in person and the real size how the game will probably most likely look like when it's done. Over the last weeks, I've been creating the general background of each character. I was also working hard on the layout of the cards, so I think it's looking good. It's looking sharp, I think. But anyway, it's been 3 months since I started this adventure, and okay, let's be honest, it's been 3 years since I started the idea of creating a board game. But basically, I changed my mind 3 months ago and I decided to go fully into a card game. When I say that I've been working hard on this, I really mean it. It's been a grind, it's been a lot of. I can be very obsessed about things like this. When I put an idea in my mind, I have to do everything in order to achieve it as quickly as possible. Of course, in this case, it will take very long time, but still, I can be very obsessed about my personal projects. This has been my only hobby over the last 3 months. I'm not losing time playing PlayStation or whatever. I'm going to the gym sometimes, but basically the rest of my daily life is spent working on my full-time job with my family and just the regular life things that going on. So my free time, it's being consumed by this. I'm not regretting, not at all. I'm just happy that I'm finally seeing some progress after so much hard work into this. So that's just what I wanted to say, that it's very rewarding to see that your hard work sometimes leads to something that is meaningful for you, even though it might not be so important for the rest of the world, but it doesn't matter if it's meaningful for you. As I said, we started this journey 3 months ago. I was working on a board game for much longer than that, let's say 3 years. But 3 months ago, I decided to go into a card game, simplify it. Let's get rid of the board, the pieces, the counters, everything like that, and let's just convert it into a card game. Let's create a battle card game. Let's keep the core mechanics of the game, the ideas, the capitals, the units, the universe. So I didn't have to create everything from scratch when I decided to create a card game, rather just convert from the board game idea. And so I didn't start from zero, let's say. So probably thanks to that, in 3 months I was able to achieve much more than I would if I really literally had started from nothing, which is not what happened. So over the last 3 months, we conceived the idea of the card game. We defined the rules, the mechanics, the goals, in a very basic way, with the first prototype just with some animals and numbers designed there, very simple key things. And the way of operation has been constantly starting simple, make it a little bit more difficult, one step at a time. The playtesting part, because playtest is crucial when creating a game, as you probably know. And I've been counting more or less the playtests, because at the beginning I was just playtesting a lot with myself. I didn't want to show my gaming to someone before I knew that the game worked, even at the very basic level, as I mentioned. So I've been doing playtests by myself, and then with 2 more friends here in the city where I live. We are meeting weekly in a coffee shop, in several coffee places. We are also discovering our city and places to play card games, board games, and having a beer in the meantime. So we are doing this weekly, and it's been religiously. I mean, we didn't fail 1 week since we started. And by the way, the count of playtests, it's been 51. We had the first prototype, the 1.0, that were just featuring random animals and random numbers and random object pieces. Um, Later on, I decided that the game was working. So the purpose of this first prototype was just to check if the game would work, if there was a game. And then I created a second prototype already to play with someone else. I played with Ricardo with that, the second version, the 2.0 version of the prototype, and it worked better. Like, I mean, that's when the complexity started to be placed, but those were still mono decks, mono nectar decks. What it means, mono deck nectar decks, it means that all the cards in that deck just used one nectar type. Still very simple. So the version 3.0, that was the last version created for the prototype, already is mixing two different nectar types on the capitals, so you can create multiple nectar decks featuring two different colors, and the complexity has been skyrocketing from here on this specific prototype because the effects are much more different from one faction to the other, and it's been fun. This deck, this prototype is in the version 3.4. What does it mean, 3.4? Basically, 3 refers to the third created from scratch deck of cards, and the 4 means that there were already 4 updates since then on several cards. As you saw on the slide, there is 3.4 out of 5, because what is the 5? The 5 means that by the 5th prototype, I want to have the game as it will be forever, like the end product game. So the version 5.0 will be already to be printed professionally, and that's the game. So where we are going now, the version 4.0, it's meant to be already pretty final, just for keeping the playtesting going further, because I want the playtest to go to 500. That's my number, at least. That's my number for now. It's my goal for now. It's to reach 500 playtests. And let's see if this number will change. We are at 51, as I previously mentioned. So it means roughly 10%. We are 10%. Sorry to interrupt, but would you like to win these booster packs? We have here Yu-Gi-Oh!, Digimon, Dragon Ball, Arcana, Pokémon, One Piece, and Magic the Gathering, including a collector booster pack. I will give them away to the winner of our playtest tournament contest that it will be hosted in our Discord. Join our Discord, come have fun playtesting QBÖS, and you might win all these packs worth around 100 euros. The link is on the description. As you saw in this little video in between, I want to organize a tournament, a playtest tournament, and the prize will be all of those booster packs that I was acquiring throughout this series. So I think it's a nice prize. It's like worth 100 euros roughly, and it will be nice to take part in this community. And for now, I'm also focused on the community part of it, because the community is important when you want to launch a tournament being played by people. So people, community, that's what I mean by it. So I've been also trying to attract attention on Reddit, the YouTube, like this series has this purpose, on Instagram as well. It's this always very complicated part of the process, because it's not so easy to say to the world, hey, yeah, I'm making a game, it's fun, do you want to see? Yeah, I'm working on that. And basically, I want to launch the tournament only when I have at least 50 people on our Discord server. At this moment, these are the numbers that we have on our community. I also want to take this opportunity to say thank you everyone for being a subscriber or follower or being a part of the Discord group. Last but not least, the illustration part, as I mentioned already in this video when I was showing these very advanced prototypes, that I just have these 3 printed at home still. But basically, I've been working on the illustrating part of it. I was creating these landscapes to give also some context and lore, and show more of our world. At this point, I think I have 13 illustrations out of 67 that I need to have in order to achieve the goal of the basic package that you will have to create decks out of each faction possible. So I'm not even counting with the alternative arts that will be for the collector boosters, but I'm not thinking about it at this point. For this moment, I only want to finish the game as for the gameplay, not for the collection part of it. It's just very time consuming to illustrate. It's probably the thing that takes longer. One illustration like this might take me many days to do it. But anyway, I've been grinding, I've been pushing myself in every possible gap of the day that I have. Sometimes I'm going around with my tablet, with my iPad and this pen, and I'm just drawing in a coffee shop or something like this. And there's a lot of progress there. So just to summarize these 3 months, we didn't have a game 3 months ago, and now we have rules, we have goals, we have mechanics, we have factions, we have characters, not all of them, but a significant amount. We have prototypes, like 3.4 version of the prototype already. We have 51 playtests. It's working greatly. It's a lot of fun. Later on today, I'm gonna meet the guys for another playtest night, and I'm already super excited because it's super fun. It's nice, competitive. What else we have? We have a community raising. We have 18 people in Discord, which is, for me, it's a great achievement. I know it's a small number, but it's not about the quantity, it's about the quality. And we have people on our Discord from all around the world, from Jamaica, US, France, Poland, Portugal, whatever. Anyway, it's just interesting that there is a group growing there. And once again, we are going to organize this tournament. I think it will be a lot of fun using tabletop, so it will be everything conducted online. We will have server working for communicating with each other with voice, and we'll be able to play and share the screen, whatever, everything, all of it. And there will be a prize for the first. I think it will be great, but still we need more people in general to have more participants on that. So I think that this is pretty much the summary of the first 3 months of QBÖS. I am very happy with how much it was achieved in such a short time. That's basically it. And once again, thank you very much for being there. Thank you very much for supporting. If you want to support even more, join our Discord, subscribe our channel, follow us on Instagram, and let's see each other on the next video.